Kartel is no longer a dancehall artist, he's a rock star. He has Live Nation buzzing like crazy. In Toronto, it would be Kartel's first time in Canada. It would have to be an arena tour. My vision is to have almost like Kartel presents Gully Gaza and Mavado joining him.
So the killer way I pre-sing would I want to keep the Vybz Kartel show in Toronto, is right? Yeah, the G I said, a Kartel and Mavado would I want. That can't happen.
Soul right now is being championed by Kartel. He is the one that's leading dancehall. But yes, I would say that would be my crown prince of dancehall right now, and I would say Kartel is the king.
Alkaline is a superb artist, very talented. We don't take nothing from the G work. But separate apart from the music and him talent, the thing will keep up him name right up there.
Yo. Murder! After this, no, you're nothing from none.
Dead. At the age of 16.
So all them attack, man a stepper, catch up them a play, man a pepper, slam them and blam them, touch them and patch them, the touch get the normally and folly. You don't know we have a couple of things to tap into in this video. I know you guys probably seen some of these things already across the media. But if the touch got done tapping, it's like, yo, it not talk about. You know we got to work already. So yeah, hear me on the list. We have Vybz Kartel and Mavado, the Gully God, where the promoter Dwayne Hines is pointing out that if Vybz Kartel do touch the soil of Canada and touch Toronto, and he's keeping an event in the Rogers Center, the man of Sebrowski, you hear me? Vybz Kartel can literally fill that venue with the likes of Imam Mavado presenting the Gully Gaza thing in Toronto. So we're going to tap into that because I have so much to say about that. That's not the only thing. The man also point out that Vybz Kartel is presently, have dancehall in a chokehold. And you don't know, the person who was talking to him, which is Mr. Anthony Miller, asked him like, yo fam, remember back in the days when we used to have Bob Marley as the king of reggae? Then I used to say Dennis Brown is the crown prince. So the man asked, say, yo, so since a Kartel are the king, who are the prince? Man, I say Alkaline are the prince. I also have a clipping from Shani G. I say, you hear me? No, we want Vybz Kartel alone to touch Toronto. And then after that, Imam Mavado can go up on a tour. That's a forward too. The next thing, man, I point out, say, hombre, say Kartel hold up Alkaline name in a dancehall. Because of the comparison we keep Alkaline going, because the Gaza fans them so enough and so loud, and when them start talk, them never stop talk. And in return, Alkaline fans will out here, to defend him. So it just continue to, spark a conversation all the time across the media. With all of that being said, we're going to start the video right here with, you don't know, the promoter talk about Vybz Kartel and Mavado being in Canada, in Toronto, the Rogers Center. People, look at your screen and listen to this.
As dancehall continues to make a comeback thanks to the Kartel effect.
Like any overseas-based promoter of dancehall music right now, Dwayne Hines is glued to the excitement being generated by Vybz Kartel as he sells out arenas in the US.
Kartel is no longer a dancehall artist, he's a rock star. He has Live Nation buzzing like crazy. We've seen it with Buju Banton on his tour, but this is on a different level. It's a fandom that's never been seen before.
What with your track record, is there a Kartel concert in the works?
Let's just say TJ, people want it, so let's make it happen.
And when it does happen, assuming it does happen, that's going to be paint the picture of that happening in Toronto.
In Toronto, it would be Kartel's first time in Canada. It would have to be an arena tour. My vision is to have almost like Kartel presents Gully Gaza and Mavado joining him. That would be a beautiful reunion because of our relationship with Mavado in the past and Kartel coming to. I predict Kartel can sell out the Rogers Center 50,000 people in Toronto if he makes that date.
So we're not just talking about diaspora Jamaicans, people of Jamaican heritage. We're talking also about Canadian fans of Kartel.
That is correct. The crossover. I can tell you, you can go into any market now, any station, any business, and all they're playing is Kartel's music.
Mobby, we had for them. Them I use some style is not for them. Molly never gone. Me block for them. People, what's a style, It's evident that Vybz Kartel can do venues like arenas and full them. But when you look at the number that the Rogers Center hold in total people, I saw Taylor Swift did that twice, block to block, night after night. But now the question turned to the dancehall artists, them, or I should say to Vybz Kartel, because the promoter include Mavado. Because he's basing it on the history that these mans create in the sport, or what they have done in dancehall and presently doing still at this moment. The man is looking at it like it's Kartel first time being in Canada, seeing? And also Mavado and Vybz Kartel on one stage in an arena like that. Of course, they have the power and the status and the history surrounding their name to draw people from every single corner or every single province in Canada to Toronto that night, just like what Taylor Swift did. Trust me, Mavado and Vybz Kartel can do that, full out the stadium. I'm not asking. That arena can be a full one by two of dancehall greats. People, leave your thoughts, let me know what you think about what the promoter said and what I said. Because yes, if Mavado and Kartel is on that stage, trust me, it's going to be a sold out event. They have a Gaza fans out here who disagree with all of that. The man has said that's not the right way to go about it. You have to bring Vybz Kartel all by himself, and then after that, him do a tour with him and Mavado. People, listen to this and let me know what you guys think, and then I'm going to give my explanation.
So the killer way I pre saying, we don't want to keep the Vybz Kartel show in a turn days, right? We hear the G say, a Kartel and Mavado, we don't want. That can't happen. Kartel have to do Toronto first, then him and Mavado supposed to, I hope, just the business wise and just for the whole fans feature and just for the whole year when Gully and Gaza think they do them thing. Them do together a tour. But until Vybz Kartel visit Toronto or Canada by himself, we don't want to see Mavado. You know what I mean? We want to see him and Mavado when Vybz Kartel and Mavado do them tour, which that's supposed to happen. I mean, I don't have to tell Kartel. Nobody have to tell Kartel that's supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? That's supposed to be the next thing. Him and Mavado supposed to get together and do a tour. You see, go to Gaza tour. Because you don't know the real anticipate that. I just the mere fact that we're not sure if Vado can touch base down a yard too. Because we don't want to flow up at the stadium that way there again, but we don't know. See me as it.
Johnny G, my general, I know you watched the interview and you listen and you heard what the man said, but you probably don't fully get the understanding of what he's saying. So let me help you with the explanation. Fam, what he's saying is, you know, if he book Mavado and Vybz Kartel for the event, it's a sure sold out event based on the history of the artists them have. That's what he's saying. And on the other hand, you have to pay attention. It's all about the money. Like Alkaline, I'm all about the money. Like broke life never know me. Rich, you know what I mean? Yeah, fam. That's what the promoter is looking at. He don't want to try. He just want to get it done. Because he's sure, confident, that if he present a Gully Gaza to North America, fam, people from nearby countries, people with visa, people from different city, provinces, name it, broski, they're gonna turn out. Remember, Gully Gaza is not a simple thing. The only thing in dancehall right now when it comes to rival, we're really big like that, like for example, like the Bunty Beanie. Now the rival na pass Kartel and Mavado based on where it went and what it did for both of them. And people are still talking about it today in this world, in dancehall, bro. Even though it passed so many years now, people are still talking about it. Even though we have new rivals, like how we have the Kartel and the Alkaline rival out here, but we didn't get the clash. That's the thing. So we don't really have that status to really stretch it. Like how you have Kartel and Mavado, them who go at it for months and years. And up to today, them still go at it. Them link up with you and I say a unity and a peace. But you hear me? Cassava peace, papa off a peace. People, let's step up the topic to another notch. Now we're going to talk about this whole thing where the man is pointing out, the same promoter, you know. The man is saying that, yo, Kartel have dancehall, like, you wanna kick it like a football, fam. It's like a soccer ball. You dig? That's how Kartel deal with dancehall. And can you deny that? No. If you deny that, that means your eyes are not working and your ears, you're not seeing and you're not hearing properly. He's doing it without even putting out the effort to do it, based on what dancehall is doing for him, and I will explain that after you guys listen to this.
Dancehall right now is being championed by Kartel. Dancehall right now is being championed by Kartel. He is the one that's leading dancehall.
And you know, back in the day when they were talking about Bob Marley, there was the Crown Prince. People thought that was Dennis Brown, who's the Crown Prince of dancehall.
I'd say Alkaline. Every single Alkaline show we've done, which is about 6 of them, we've sold out every single one by bringing that gentleman on stage. And he, no matter what, doesn't have to sing a song, he sells.
Kartel talks to everybody, reaches out, is friendly to everybody, is accessible. Alkaline is inaccessible.
That is true too, and maybe that's a part of his, je ne sais quoi, the fact that you can't just reach out to me. But yes, I would say that would be my crown prince of dancehall right now, and I would say Kartel is the king.
So the man point out, say Kartel are the man, Alkaline is the prince. See? Remember, them point out the whole Bob Marley and Dennis Brown and some other greats. They were around while Bob Marley used to be here and all of these things. You see me? Yeah. With all of that being said, now they turn it to dancehall and they're asking because obviously the whole dancehall say Kartel is the man. See? And I say that to say this. I need you guys to get the fullness of these clippings. The fullness of these clippings that I just share with you guys is dancehall and the front runners, meaning these people with names, the promoters. I said this several times, but now it play out in the game and an interview, so I have to tap in. Even though I'm kind of late. No, never too late when the touch I got talk. You're mad. Fam, listen to me, broski. This man is telling dancehall and the world that we, as the people in dancehall, who have the platform and the name and the staging, like Sumfest, name it, man, all of the big stage them, the big, store stages, then, the promoter them, the producer them, the big fan base them, name it, broski, the social media page them, they all surrender to Vybz Kartel as the king of dancehall, and they won't, and they will not allow anyone to go around Vybz Kartel or pass him. So if you're an artist out here and if you're a fan out here and you have your artist, please to keep him at his status where he's presently at. Because even in the next 10, 20 years from now, they're still going to say Vybz Kartel is the best over every single dancehall artist. Don't make them think you fly over on the head. Yes, you might debate, you might talk. And that's about Kartel in the man league, dog. I want to your youth and a bag of things, but yo, when the man them will have the stage and the name, the big Dan them, the general them say a Kartel, you want to see you go stop it. That's how dancehall is. Once them single out somebody and I say that man you like how bunty them stand up in the lane, nobody can move them. Yeah, that them I do with Kartel right now. Yeah, them I tell a plane say Alkaline will forever be under Kartel. Him are the prince. Kartel are the man. People, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. The man I tell us a Kartel above everybody. And the man them also point out say a Kartel make dancehall get the energy and the praise and the look that it's getting presently speaking. That's not the only thing. Shani G explains say Kartel will up Alkaline name because of the comparison. If it wasn't for the comparison, people pray this.
Yo, that's not good enough, my father. But I don't like, will never say that. Because here what they go on now. Alkaline is a superb artist, very talented. We don't take nothing from the G work. But separate apart from the music and the talent, the thing will keep up his name right up there. I near folks say. His fans, plus Gaza fans them, always a try make it be known to people say, yo, the dog and Kartel are on no level. And film fans them always say, yo, watch out. Remember the dog never need Vybz Kartel. In dog never have to pick side with Vybz Kartel for come out, come do him though. And you see that him though, they have keep him name right up there so. I'll keep him name right up there so regardless of him a sing song or sing song not. That's one of the things where I'll keep him name right there so. Because the mere fact everything, like for example now Vybz Kartel they are sold out him show them and rare. Because the fans them go come out and say, you see them look a blind boy they wanna walk and put up to the cheating and rare. You know what I mean? Because the fans are always defend that and always make them understand, make Alkaline fans them understand themselves. So watch out. The dog and teacher at the level. You see what I'm saying? And the mere fact for that, it keep the dog name relevant in a way. So The whole Alkaline career help build up on that, you know. When people come out and say, yo, him no need cartel or whatever. Gaza fans them always a cuss and make a bag of ray, you know. You see me? You see just to even the whole thing there, he make even Gaza fans walk and make it look like the dog now have talent. You see me? But as me always tell people, if the dog never have talent, he won't reach him. What are they? But with that said, the whole drama where them bring with him and Vybz Kartel, that can help keep him relevant every day, man. So unless him relevancy left him, and I said have a look. Him relevancy would have left him altogether and then him got child link up with Kartel. You see me? And then all of that thing they have cut from around him thing, dog. So that's one thing when I happen. Him and teacher will never link. I don't see that happening. But I know the future will stay, but we don't see that happen.
Shani G, I just explained something like that recently to the media, where I point out to the people, them like, yo fam, you guys need to know this. Alkaline can't flop, can't stop, won't drop, won't stop. None at all. They can't. You know why? Him have two fan base, two of the big fan base out here. Him have the Gaza and him have the Vendetta fan base. Him can't flop, man. Both of them support him. I said this couple months, couple weeks, couple days ago. Alkaline can't flop, them are always support him. The comparison, the name with him and Kartel, is like names are a pin and Kartel is trying to detach his name. That's the reason why the man put Massacre in at the middle of the road. And that's a Massacre, you go deal with him. And Massacre step and throw a shade and a sense stand up on top of the city. And a bag of things. And open your eyes and your ears. Pay attention. Listen to the touch I got. You guys will get dancehall and where it's going and what's happening out here. I don't miss. Trust me. When I aim to the target, I don't miss. So people, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. But yes, Alkaline, them say the Prince, Kartel Mavado, in a Toronto. Also we have, you know what? Leave the rest later when it's greater.